And we're back. What's up? Adis here with another video. And I got my glasses on today. I normally don't, but I do wear glasses, and this video is going to be about my vision improvement, natural vision improvement journey. And I'll let you know all about it, and I'll maybe learn a few things. I'll teach you a little bit how it works. But anyway, let's get into it. So these are, I just ordered these not too long ago. If you want to save money on glasses, you go to Zen.com. They have, yeah, it's really cheap. Anyway, so these glasses, the prescription is, I just ordered them, okay? These are actually, let's not go there. Let's go back to when I first started, okay? My first prescription. Now, this is from 2013. My glasses prescription, I have this here. I'll try and link some of the stuff in the description, right? And I had on my, let's see, right eye, actually with the glasses are actually even, so it was a -3 on both sides, okay? And I definitely have some astigmatism. The right one, sorry, here, right one, was more than the other. And I actually, when I was younger, I injured my left eye, and I was playing baseball, and I got hit on the eye, and it caused a cataract. So over the years, I started to not be able to see well, like, you know, again, as time went on. But if you don't know, cataract is like, you have your lens in your eye, and then there's a fluid, so the light has to go through that fluid to the back of your eye to generate the image for you, right, in your brain. Now, the cataract is when that fluid becomes like cloudy and kind of dirty, so the light's trying to get through, and like, it just looks like foggy and stuff. Or I don't know, just imagine like you have a glass of water that's like dirty water, you're trying to see through it. Like that's basically what it is, right? So I was improving my vision over time naturally, and I'll explain a little bit how it works. That's gonna be in another video. But I was working on that, on improving my vision, because I tried to get LASIK surgery, and they said that because the cataract, they don't want to do any type of surgery, because if they try and do it and they mess up my good eye, then I'm kind of fucked, because then I got two bad eyes, right? And that's interesting, because why would they be, if LASIK surgery is so safe, why would they be worried about messing up one of your eyes? So it is safe, but maybe there's that small chance that they're worried about. But anyway, okay, so as I was improving my vision, I was able to get my right eye, my left eye down. Let me just look to see. Let's see, exam on 2 years later. What does that look like? No, that's not it. Let's look for 2020, right? So, okay, my next prescription, I was able to, now they were down to -2.5 on each eye with similar astigmatism, right? So little by little, doing some improvement, and just, you know, it takes a while, right? But on average, you can actually reduce or improve your vision 1 diopter per year if you're really consistent with you know what you need to do. But not everybody's into this. I mean, some people just want the quick fix, LASIK, you're done. But you know, if you don't want to deal with that, maybe another video I'll explain what LASIK does exactly. But it's kind of like, it's not really like fixing the actual problem with the eye. It's just changing the lens shape to make up for the fact that your eye's kind of messed up. Changing the lens shape in the front of your eye to offset the fact that the light isn't going through properly. So like, just like glasses kind of offset the light and redirect it properly, LASIK is just shaping the front of your eye to match like a different shape like your glasses. So it's almost like wearing permanent glasses. But anyway, that was a quick summary of how that is. But all right, so as you can see, or again, I'll put the links below, that I was down to like minus, so I started -3 glasses prescription down to -2.5. Little, you know, over the years, little by little. I mean, your eyes can get worse over time. Why not? I mean, ideally, well, not ideally, but I guess it would be good if you if they just stay where they are and not get worse. But if you can actually have them improve little by little over time, that's great. So, then I got to a point where the cloudiness, cataract on my left eye was too much, where my eye wasn't improving anymore. This one was able to slightly improve more, but the left eye, like when I would close my right eye, it was just like a blur. Like I was almost like I felt that I was probably like blind in my left eye, or like considered blind, where like I couldn't really function. Maybe I can see somebody like a few feet away from my face, but anything more was just like, like a cloudy, fuzzy mess, right? So I took some time to consider cataract surgery, and I did that. And that actually brought my left eye. I tried to have him aim for a -2 instead of like, because again, when I did my glasses, I required a -2.5. Again, with astigmatism, but we'll leave that out for now. When I was like, hey, let's aim to the point where I only would need a -2, because I'm trying to work on my right eye and I want them to be even. Okay, but they did the surgery. My left eye is fucking great. It actually went better than expected. Excuse me. And after the cataract surgery, which is what they do, is they go into your eye. So this adds a little more information. It's kind of cool. So cataract surgery is they go into the eye, the lens. And remember I said that the cataract is the fuzzy, dirty water where the light's trying to pass through. That's creating a blurry, fuzzy image. And they remove, I think they use like a little suction tool. And they like remove and suck out the dirty water. And then they insert a lens shape. So instead of like the lens being, your lens naturally in your eye is like an oval, I don't know, lens shape. I don't know. Picture a tiny, picture a tiny contact lens, right, with a little curve on it. But picture that after removing the water, there's nothing there to create that shape. So they have to insert a little, I guess, plasticky, rubbery, almost kind of like a contact material, into that to fill it in. So now now you remove the fluid and now you've put an actual physical lens in there instead. And the shape of it was, they aimed for -2, and the shape of it actually ended up having me able to see, only requiring a -0.5 correction in my left eye. So much better than my right eye. And that was, again, I did a, what's it called, eye exam after the cataract surgery. And at that time, as I was continuing to improve my right eye only needs now, or at that time, this was back in, so it's the first half of this year, right? So we're in November 2023, right? No, we're in fucking December 2023. And this prescription was done after the surgery in April earlier this year. And my right eye only needed a -2.25. So, awesome. I went all the way, if you remember, -3 on the right eye needed. Now I'm all the way down to -2.25. And that was in April. So I've continued that process to work on my right eye. And actually, I now only need a -1.5. Okay, so I've been really kind of focused on it the last several months. I think it's because the Laker games are on and I do something specific, as I'm like, it's almost like working out your eyes in a way. But I do something specific where I sit a certain distance away from my TV and I focus on the score. But that's a whole other thing. I don't get into exactly how it works. But it's really great because now these glasses, as I continue, this is the -0.5, right, that I need for the cataract. And now this one, I just ordered a new pair of glasses where I'm continuing to improve my vision. And let me look at the prescription here. Again, I use Zenni, but Zenni is Zenni. And I ordered these, and now I only have -1.25 with my astigmatism, right, on both sides. So -0.5, -1.25. So my goal is to continue to lower this one until they're even, and then work them both down. But I'm trying to keep this one static, and then just work on my right eye primarily. So very cool, very exciting. Down from all the way from -3 needed on the prescription on the right, down to -1.25. Now I can't fully see 20/20 out of this one yet, but once I do, then I order another pair of glasses and just continue to lower it and lower it more and more. So it's really cool, really exciting. I thought it was going to be tough to work on my right eye by itself. It's, because I have to kind of cover my left eye to just focus on doing what I need to do on my right eye. And it's actually working really well. So it's really cool. That's me and my glasses. So we're 10 minutes in, but I guess I'll just throw a couple pointers out there. So if anybody who's like, hey, I'm kind of, maybe you don't need that much correction, because I mean there's people that need a ton of correction, and you could actually, the more correction you need, the faster it'll improve. When it gets closer and closer to 20/20 vision, where you don't really need prescription, that actually takes longer. So I guess your eyes are really bad, you can actually improve that a little bit pretty quickly, so at least your eyes aren't getting worse.